We have a huge update on the John Cena retirement tour, with him coming out saying his contract has been extended past his retirement date in 2025. This has huge implications going forward for the WWE. Plus, a TNA contracted wrestler is fighting for a WWE title, and I'm going to break it all down for you guys coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But if you guys, before I get into it, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel and you're new here and you want to keep up to date on what's happening around the world of wrestling, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, let's jump right into the first topic of the video today, which is Joe Hendry gets title shot. And yes, everybody is excited about this. I mean, we believe in Joe Hendry, and he finally is getting that title shot here in WWE as a TNA contracted wrestler, which just makes it a lot more interesting. And if you just take a look at this article here, they say Joe Hendry is set to be the first ever TNA superstar to compete for a WWE title shot. Obviously, seeing now that he won that triple threat on NXT, he will be taking on Ethan Page at NXT No Mercy for the NXT World Championship. And this is going to be a banger of a match. I love this. Ever since Joe Hendry have made that crossover from TNA to WWE, fans have been really excited. He has put on some great shows in NXT, whether it's at matches, whether it's with concerts. This guy has quickly become one of the top stars in NXT and one of the well-known names in wrestling today if you're a wrestling fan. And just hearing now that he's getting that title shot is definitely well deserved. I mean, Joe Hendry is a special talent coming from TNA, crossing over to WWE while still on a TNA contract. That is definitely very interesting. I don't know how they managed to pull that one off, but it is definitely going to be a fun match between Ethan Page and Joe Hendry. I think now, seeing here the build up to this PLE, this NXT PLE between these two guys is really going to pump this match even more. I'm sure we're going to see another Joe Hendry concert with a diss track towards Ethan Page. I think that will be amazing, but it'll be interesting to see. Do I see Joe Hendry winning the title? No, I can't see it. Do I want it to happen? 100%. That's who I'm rooting for. I want Joe Hendry as NXT World Champion, no doubt about it. But can I see a TNA contracted superstar winning a WWE title belt, and one that is the main title belt on the show of NXT? I cannot see that happening. It's just, there's no world where I can see WWE letting a TNA guy win a world championship. It just doesn't really make sense to me. It doesn't really make sense for the business unless, you know, there's something happening behind the scenes where Joe Hendry is going to join WWE and, you know, he's getting out of his contract at TNA or something like that. But do I think Joe Hendry will eventually be a WWE contracted superstar? 100%. Whenever his deal runs out, I think they will sign this guy. But I don't see right now being the time to make Joe Hendry the world champion, especially with him contracted under TNA. I think at some point in his career, when he officially joins WWE, this guy has a really bright future ahead of him. I mean, he has, you know, the audience just, you know, singing his song, waving their hands from side to side, and it's just, he's just becoming a world-renowned wrestler right now. Everybody knows Joe Hendry. His song is viral on TikTok. Everybody knows that song when they hear it. And, you know, having a guy like that on your roster being the champion, yes, it is going to push your brand in NXT, but you also have to take into account on the business side of this is, do you really want a guy going to TNA with your belt on? You know, that's definitely something that has to be noticed here for sure. I mean, we're seeing it in AEW with, I mean, they're making so many championships. Like, I can't even keep track of who's champion in AEW. They have Ring of Honor, they have New Japan, they have their own titles. There's so many going on, and it gets so confusing that I think the WWE want to stray away from this. Only one title would make sense, but I can't see this happening. I think Ethan Page wins this 100%, but I would love to see Joe Hendry win it. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that down below in the comment section. Do you think Joe Hendry wins this, or do you think it just doesn't make sense on the business side of things? Well, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. But we're going to get into the main topic of the video today, which is John Cena speaks on new WWE contract. And yes, of course, it is still sad that John Cena is going to be on his retirement tour here in 2025. I know a lot of people are definitely going to be making their way out to catch one of John Cena's last times in the ring. Hopefully, I'll be doing that as well. And it's just, it's a sad day to see, one of the biggest stars, probably, I don't want to say the biggest star. I would say probably top 3 biggest stars in WWE in WWE history as world renowned people. I mean, The Rock has to be number 1, but John Cena has to be close second there. So having this guy retire, then eventually I would say continue on his Hollywood career acting makes sense. But today we have a contract update on John Cena. This is what he had to say here. He said, I have such a trustworthy relationship with them, talking about WWE. Over 2 decades, I'm a champion of the brand. I love the company. It is my home. They are my family. Even after 2025, I've already signed an extension to remain a member of the WWE family to the near and mid-long-term future. I don't think there will be a beat of my heart where WWE blood doesn't come out of it. And obviously, you know what? He has his retirement date set in 2025, but now hearing that his contract goes longer than that, most likely being a Legends contract, sort of like what The Undertaker is on, where they can show up, sporadically throughout the years and just, shock the fans when they come back. That makes sense for John Cena because he doesn't want to wrestle again after this, but having that contract where he's able to remain in the WWE, pop in from time to time, is definitely worth it for the WWE and worth it for us fans as well, because when John Cena comes back, it's going to be a huge pop. And just hearing how much love he has for the company, obviously WWE has made John Cena into what he is today. I mean, without John Cena being the Doctor of Thugonomics, being one of the most popular wrestlers of all time, of this past generation, John Cena isn't where he is today in the world of acting, in the world of Hollywood. So obviously he's paying homage to what WWE has given him by, signing that contract to come back from time to time. And obviously he's paying back by coming back in 2025 on a retirement tour. He didn't have to do that. He wanted to do that just to give back to the company, give back to the fans who have supported him through all these years. So I think that's great on the behalf of John Cena as well. But we also did get another quote from him here. This is from that article saying, Cena previously said that WWE were workshopping a schedule of 30 to 40 dates in 2025, so it's looking to see like 30 to 40 shows. I guess they're including PLEs in this as well. We'll have John Cena on it in 2025, which is going to be, the last dance for John Cena. Obviously, they're saying he signed a deal post 2025, which is likely a Legends contract, which I mentioned. They say, which basically allows retired talent to continue to be involved in merchandise opportunities as well as scheduled guest appearances at fan events and WWE television shows. So Legend contract doesn't mean, hey, you're done, but you can still come back at these, I guess kind of like a Fanatics event like we seen just last week at a, SmackDown, Raw, PLE, just to say your bit, have a little promo battle with somebody in the ring. I think that's what John Cena wants. He doesn't want to be in the ring again, which is understandable. I mean, this guy's getting up there in age right now. The toll that wrestling takes on your body is huge, and you don't want to risk that when you're that old. It's crazy to see him come back for 30 to 40 dates here, because he is putting a lot on the line by doing that. Just like when The Rock came back for Wrestlemania, he put a lot on the line doing that as well. So it is definitely very interesting to see John Cena come back, and it's definitely going to be a great time to be a wrestling fan. Just seeing John Cena having these rivalries with today's WWE superstars, today's WWE stars, the future stars. It's definitely going to be a fun ride to watch John Cena. But we do have one more quote here from John Cena talking about this contract extension. He said, "I look forward to ending my participation in the ring in the best way that I possibly can and being a member of the extended WWE family for quite some time." He said, "I have no intention on being physical in any way, no guest refereeing, no falling through an accidental table, none of that stuff. I'll be a fan and an advocate," and that's it. So finally getting some clarity on this contract, saying, hey, yeah, I'm going to be an advocate for WWE. I am going to be, involved in some points, but you won't see me back as a special guest referee. You won't see me back involved in a match in any way. So obviously this is sad to see, but we got a lot of stuff to look forward to here coming up with John Cena's, the last time is now. It's going to be a fun ride. We're definitely going to have to cherish it while it comes in 2025. He's already said he's going to be at the first Netflix show, the first Raw Netflix show in 2025, so I'm sure that is when the John Cena Last Time Is Now retirement tour is going to start. But it is great to see John Cena sign this contract and just, put it all to bed here by saying, yeah, you won't see me back in the ring after this, but, I may be back from time to time, and I will still be advocating for the WWE. So it is great to see this. It is awesome to see John Cena have this retirement tour, because he could easily hung up the boots and said, hey, see you later. We're going to see him for 30 to 40 more times in the ring, so we need to cherish those moments as they come up. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this new John Cena contract down below. Are you sad that, he's not going to be in the ring after this? Or I just want to hear your guys' thoughts on this new contract down below in the comment section. We're going to get in everybody's favorite topic here, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Hassan. Hassan says, whatever WWE does, just don't go making a Ula Fala championship. And Hassan, I laughed at this when I seen this one yesterday. I really appreciate you putting the comment down there, but 100% agree. We don't need an Ula Fala championship. No way. That would just be crazy. We already got the necklace. We don't need a championship, but it is great to see the bloodline battling back and forth between this Ula Fala necklace, but we don't need a championship. You're 100% right, Hassan. Appreciate the comment there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure down below, hit that like button. It helps push these videos out to all the wrestling fans on YouTube. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything we're talking about wrestling related. And we're trying to hit 3,000 before the end of the summer. So if you're not subscribed, please go down and help us get one more sub closer by hitting that subscribe button. And comment on the video. You might be featured on the next comment of the day, just like our buddy Hassan was today. And if you want to check out a video we did the other day, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC. We'll catch you in the next one.